Smith from 3D Kennels. Happy Easter to you and all your families from 3D Kennel. To all my new subscribers, thank you for joining me on my journey, guys. It's appreciated. I have a small goal to try to make it to 70 subscribers by the end of June, guys. Let's make it happen in 2022. If you like the video, smash that like button. It keeps the channel growing. Now, on to today's topic. Today's topic is going to be analyzing the legendary breeders in our community and how the breeding practices contributed to the current success and how the practices that they have in common. I'm going to go over these things, guys, and try to see if there's some things that are similar about the success and the legendary breedings that they were able to accomplish. Number one, I feel, is the ideal vision of a dog / the blueprint. Most of the legendary breeders from they began had an ideal vision of a dog in mind, which influenced how and which direction they bred, which outcrosses, line breeding, and inbreeding the future held. Most, and I would dare say all successful breeders have an ideal dog in mind that they are chasing. I believe this to be an important component to the success that they will have or attain. Number two, guys, would be a wealth of knowledge. Any professional and successful breeder who has his program worth its weight in feathers has this, guys, a wealth of knowledge. It helps the community vastly. It helps break the stigma around the breed, the health, and the overall care and well-being of this dog. Lastly, it impacts people in the community in a positive and helpful way. The customers and persons inquiring about the breed just out of curiosity, you should have the knowledge to properly educate and inform others. Also, you should have and know what combinations a combination of dog has, which traits, genotype, phenotype, all of that good stuff. You know, which combinations of the dogs produce bad traits, which combination produces good traits, studying pedigrees, behavioral issues, etc., etc. Okay, these are all things that you should know. Number three, picking a consistent bloodline / the product. Guys, at this point, you're recognizing a flow and theme to this information, which is you'll need an idea / the blueprint, then the knowledge to make the dog, and now we're at step three, which is choosing which bloodline or physical traits to make that dog. A family of dog that has a consistent and particular pheno and genotype traits is important, and it will dictate how and where your breeding program goes from there, guys. My suggestion is to choose dogs with less phenotypic issues, less health concerns, with proper structure, and fall in place with the written standard. Once you have the first two, you can experiment and choose bloodlines you need to create your vision of the dog you desire once it allows and conforms within the written standard for the breed. This is a very important step, in my opinion, when it comes to following the footsteps of legendary breeders before you, and it helps you to try to understand how they made the present and the past amazing dogs of which this breed thrives. Keep in mind, it takes many tries to make that one dog. Some people never make that dog. Others have success, or some go in directions that they never saw themselves going in. So keep that in mind as you go in, and have patience. This craft is very time consuming and meticulous. None of this is a quick fix or overnight success. Number four is the facility housing / living quarters. The living quarters for your family, pets, or however you address them is key. It not only speaks to the care and treatment they are currently receiving, it helps vastly when it comes to improving health and contracting diseases, and saves money. A dog with poor protection from the elements is a dog who more or less will be the vet, accruing debts, bills, and spending. Or a dog that's more susceptible to strains of diseases. The quality and upkeep of facility matters. A well-built, properly managed kennel can contain a deadly outbreak such as parasites, ticks, fleas, parvovirus, distemper, and other ailments. You know, things that could be detrimental to a young breeding program. if you're keeping that properly and it's well built, you may not have to worry about that concern or issue. It's what protects your current and future dogs and how it is maintained matters. But generally, it doesn't have to be luxurious, but well designed and provides sufficient protection and some level of comfort. Now, number 5 and the last thing is discernment, or the proper evaluation of your kennel. Guys, you have to be honest and truthful and not be in denial about your productions or your present dogs. Don't be kennel blind. If your dogs have a fault and it wasn't in your original plan, don't be afraid to step back from the animals that you have currently and try to look in a new direction. Okay? Too many times breeders think, all right, I'm too invested, and they try not to see how best to correct or make a better dog or be better. You have to be able to take risk and chances and move forward or go back. This last point is so valid, which is serious, that I think we need to imitate to its property. You don't see legends pushing dogs that they do not believe in. You don't see Marco pushing a dog that he didn't think was a good quality dog. You don't see Robert Lee. You don't see Tone Rowland. You don't see Gary Moore. You don't see these people because that's not what they're going to do. They're going to push something that they believe in. And that goes to the first 4 steps, guys. Okay? Now, as a breeder, you're different from a simple pet owner. You are a supplier of a breed, and your personal desires are important, but take a back seat to producing a healthy, quality animal written to the standard that represents the breed in a positive way. This is a burden, I believe, of a breeder. You should be the wealth of knowledge to those who aren't a part of this breed. From my extensive research on the amazing and legendary breeders of this breed, and from watching countless interviews with them, I think these are some of the things that they have most in common when it comes to their legendary success of their program. Now, here are a few of these amazing legendary producers: Marco Suarez, Robert Lee, Sean Gallimore, Terrell Quincy, Dave Wilson, Cruz, Oscar Gomez, Tony and Gary Moore, Richard Brass, Donald Holmes, Tone Rowland, and so many more. But I would like to keep this video short, guys. Thanks for tuning in today, guys. Hope you have a wonderful time. Hope you enjoyed the video. Again, subscribe and hit that like button. See you later, guys.